Hello and welcome back to the Queers On podcast with me, Alex Mitchell.
And me, Hollie Noble.
Today, yet again, we are in our studios in Leeds, which is very exciting, and we are joined by a fantastic comedian from the Northeast, but you can catch him all over the UK. He's actually doing incredible stuff at the minute. Please welcome Al Stevenson. Woohoo! We always like to make you feel welcome with a little clap.
Oh, yay me.
Yay you. Yay you. Thank you so much for coming and joining us.
No, absolutely. I was very honoured to be asked.
Oh, you're the first person who said that to us.
Actually, yeah.
Don't want to, everyone just goes, oh, I said chill.
Oh, no, I love it. Any chance to talk.
So when we start the podcast, whenever we have a guest, we always start with where are you and what you're drinking. But we know where you are. You're in our studios in Leeds. It's very exciting. And what you're drinking, because we're in the studios, because we're in person, we've changed it up. And we said, if we were to give you a drink right now, if we were to serve you a drink right now, what would be the perfect drink for you? What would be the dream drink for you right now?
So it's a Tanqueray, but the Rangpur one.
Ooh,
Wow.
Fancy gin for those listening.
Yeah. So it's made with Rangpur limes. Don't know what they are, but
Fancy limes.
it's and tonic. It's just because that gin tastes like it's not like a flavoured gin or anything. It just tastes
gin.
White gin.
like gin, but like a really fucking good quality gin.
No.
Have you
Are
had
you allowed to swear on this,
Monkey?
by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you had Monkey 42? Monkey
No.
is it 42?
No.
Really good.
Okay. Yeah.
Really,
No.
you need to try it.
I'm a gin girl.
Yeah.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
Any specific tonic or like
Are you
fever tree?
tonic?
Yeah. Bitter. It keeps me soul
Yeah.
dark.
I'm just a child. If I'm having gin, I've got to have it with lemonade. 'Cause
Oh,
God,
I
grow
know.
up.
Child. I don't
And
drink
do you have
gin.
like pink gin as well?
I know. I don't drink it anymore. It makes me cry.
Mother's Ruin, it's called.
It's my emotional. It's my emotional
It
drink.
doesn't do anything to me. It just makes us drunk and happy.
Great.
it.
That's the
I thought you were
dream.
going to say honey, but
That's a
Oh,
that's a baseline.
That's a baseline feeling.
baseline for me anyway. Just generally always horny. It's wild. It's
Yeah.
yeah. I had therapy for it once.
We were,
Too
not,
horny.
we were not expecting this early on in the party.
I was.
Actually, that's true. We both know
Knew
how
this
well.
one would be like-
Yeah, just really forthcoming with information I probably shouldn't be, to be honest.
No, you
but-
should.
My favourite thing, and I'll say it and we can cut it if you want us to cut it,
Okay.
is that recently I did a gig with you. Every time I do a gig with you, I end up talking, I was in the green room, I end up talking to someone about sport. And it's always like, oh, sport. And we end up talking about a sports team. And then you always turn around and go, oh yeah, I've met someone from that sports team. I've spent a night with someone from that team. Last time I was with you, we were in Newcastle, and I was talking about, I love rugby. I've been to the Newcastle Falcons, and you went, yeah, 3 or 4 of those actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like us to cut that, or are you happy us mentioned it?
Not bothered.
He's proud of it.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's why I love gigging with you. I love the goss I get when I gig with
Yeah,
Al.
2 professional rugby players I've slept with. Yeah. Straight though, obviously they
Yeah,
tell
obviously.
themselves.
Obviously, that's
yeah,
straight.
they also played in the World Cup.
They also played in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, we're narrowing it down. We're narrowing it down. I'm a big
love
rugby
this.
fan. I can nail this. English?
Did they have female partners?
Actually, there can't be English. There's no English Newcastle
We should do
Falcons
a
who play for
whole
England.
podcast episode just based on
I'm going to
people
go
Al's
home.
been
I'm going to
with.
set up, like in
do you
those
know what
old
it is,
detective
right?
films where they got a
When-
board and a string.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work out who it is.
When these aren't on, I'll tell you a detail.
Will you tell me who it is, just because I really want to know?
I'll tell you a detail that's even more shocking. Like it's like I can't say it on here because then everyone would narrow it down, know who it is, and obviously I can't do that. But there's like a little fact about it, which is just like.
Oh,
like,
I
it's
cannot
very-
wait.
God, I'm
cannot
so
wait.
excited for this.
I want to
end the podcast now.
now.
Bye, guys.
Fuck this.
We're done with
See you
this.
later,
We're
guys.
done with this. Oh my God. See, this is why I love gigging with you, because the gossip is immense. It is so much fun. Like, not only are you a fantastic comedian and great to work with, also funny on stage and off stage, but the stories are incredible. Like,
Yeah.
I've lived a life, I suppose.
yeah, you have lived a life.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's incredible. Also,
good.
you're a comedian, but you also have an incredibly interesting job. You're a marine biologist.
Yeah, I mean, well, it used to be interesting. Now I can't stand it, but like, just
Your boss
because-
isn't listening?
Definitely not.
Yeah, no, not listen to this.
oh well, they're not listening, so
No marine biologists are
no.
listening
Yeah.
to this.
It's, do you know what it is? It used to be super interesting when I was like doing like physical marine biology. So like I've lived all over the world doing it and stuff, and did practical marine biology. Like I used to live on the Great Barrier Reef. I lived on an island that literally had just 4 people on it. There was no roads, nothing, shops. It was literally like a castaway island, and I was just like rehabbing turtles and then putting them back in the sea. And then, but sometimes I'd be alone on the island because like they'd go on holidays. I'd literally be like alone on an island for like a month.
Perfect.
Oh my god, it was amazing. It was amazing. But like now I do like desk-based marine biology where I'm doing like assessments and stuff. So it's not fun.
One of my friends is we don't talk anymore. We can go into that story in a bit. But he's one of my friends. He also worked as a marine biologist, but he got put out in Cyprus for like a year, lived in Cyprus for a year. I believe he's now a chef somewhere in France. Something's changed with him. But he's in Cyprus. He was there for a year, and he did half the time as marine biology, and the other half the time he was teaching people how to scuba dive. But he was getting like really like top-notch, top-level scientists who hadn't scuba dived before, and he was teaching them to do it. And he was like, it's exciting, isn't it? Like it's.
I mean, there was literally a girl on my marine biology course who couldn't swim. I was like,
I'm not sure this is for you.
I was literally like, what are you here for? Like, it was so. Bless her. I wonder where she is now. Probably drowned, but like.
Under the sea.
But it was, but like, it was good. I mean, living on the island was rough, like, because I was like 25. And I was in like my prime of my youth. Like, oh my God, I was so like chiseled. It was unreal. But like no one got to experience it because I was on an island by myself, you know. There was this, I turned on Grindr one time and this guy was like, I've got a boat. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get some dick. So excited. And then he was like, oh, I can't come out. The tides are wrong. And I was like, you don't know what you've done. You don't know what you've done.
You got my hopes up.
Yeah. So then I moved to Perth straight after, and literally, I think I got off the plane, and within 2 hours I was having sex because it had been months. I literally just got off the plane. I was like, oh wow, you can breathe. Come with me.
This is incredible.
Because it was like, do you know what I mean? I'd went like nearly a year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it was. I was like, right, I'm going to have to leave to Perth. Otherwise, these fucking wallabies are starting to look sexy. Like,
oh my God!
I'm joking. I'm joking.
That's the clip for social media.
That's the clip for social media. And it also leads perfectly into your question.
Yeah, it does actually.
Which is brilliant.
Absolutely joking.
So the next question that we ask is, how do you think Rex from Toy Story identifies sexually?
Which one's Rex?
The dinosaur.
The dinosaur.
The
We have
dinosaur.
talked about this before.
How does
Have we?
Me and you did it. Yeah.
Okay, he's definitely he's zesty, isn't he? He's a bit zesty.
Yeah.
I think he is a gay man.
Yes.
Who is not on the scene.
Okay.
Wow.
So like he's a non-scene gay man who will like be good at stuff like DIY and stuff.
Wow.
It's sort of okay.
Specific.
Because previously we've said I think Rex is gay as hell, but I think in terms of he's like when like Pride comes around, he's the one who like he sets up the WhatsApp group. You know what I mean? Like he's organised the whole thing. He's making sure all his friends
chaotic, though,
are in
isn't
the
he?
right place at the right time. He's in charge. I mean, that means shit to him. That means he's in charge and he's sorting everybody out. But he is chaotic,
Very chaotic.
crazy, like sort of quite not elaborate. What word am I thinking of?
Flamboyant.
Eccentric, but flamboyant works well.
Eccentric.
Eccentric old gay.
Right. I mean, to be fair, I've not seen Toy Story in ages, so...
No. That's okay. That's a good answer.
And to be fair, it's a weird question to ask.
It is, and it came about because Alex fancies Mufasa.
I fancy Mufasa. What do you think about that? That's the best reaction we've had so far.
So...
I don't... Right, let's put it so.
I mean, look, I made the joke about the wallabies, so like, you know what I mean? That's fine. I get what you... As in, like, maybe you're just drawn to the masculine energy.
As a kid, Mufasa is when I realised I was gay. Particularly, and this makes it worse, it was after Mufasa had died, and he comes back in the stars.
Right.
So what do you think about that?
He goes, Simba, I am always with you.
It reminds me of
they sing He Lives in You.
Scary Movie 2 when that woman gets fucked by a ghost.
No, you've ruined it.
But the ghost is a lion.
The ghost is a lion. So
Ghost of Mufasa.
basically, necrophilia and bestiality is
Yeah,
what you're into.
What I love
So
here is that
cute.
Al's been the most judgmental about this.
Set to the music of Elton John. as well.
Everyone else is like, that's okay.
So for me, oh God, who did I? I mean, obviously,
There must have been a cartoon character as a kid. You were like,
a cartoon character. They're definitely. I mean, the dad from Inside Out.
See,
Can
it's
right, you
turn
were,
me
you were an
inside out.
adult
It's
when
a
that came out. You were an adult when that came out.
Hold on,
That's
you
not
missed
okay.
what he said then.
But yeah, I heard him turn him inside
Honestly,
out. I just chose to look past it.
Literally, when Riley's being like a hormonal teenager, I'm like, come to my house. Come to my house. I'll make you happy. But like, yeah, so Riley's dad is phenomenal. Also, have you watched, oh my God, so on Disney, have you watched Strange World?
I have not, no.
So there's like, one of the main characters is gay in it, but they do it so right. They throw rocks at him. No. No.
Yeah, that's a
Dirty! No, so basically, he's a young teen, and like him and his dad are going on like this adventure or whatever, because the town's gonna die, you know, Disney. And he fancies just another lad, and not once is it ever, I'm gay or are you gay, or it's just like he gets all shy and flirty when this boy comes.
Right.
And then, so but it's actually a really, really,
done properly.
really
It's
good
not
film
said
as well.
explicitly.
So
Yeah.
watch it on Disney Plus, Strange World. But I do think the reason they probably made it go straight to Disney Plus instead of the cinema because of that reason.
Yeah, because they would have seen
Because
it as not
then-
fit for mainstream.
Yeah, and everyone would be like, "Oh, there's a gay character in Strange World" and all this stuff.
Well, it's like the whole thing is it's not just that. There's whole things now about like the way they cast certain parts as well, and there's obviously controversy at the minute.
Yeah, well, I've got a
Snow
whole 10-minute set about because obviously I had a really unique perspective being a comedian and a marine biologist. So I wrote a 10-minute set that I have in my show, Marine Biology, about the racism around the Little Mermaid.
Yes.
Yes.
It's amazing. It's incredible, isn't it? It's absolutely incredible watching people lose their mind over that. There were people trying to give scientific evidence for why a mermaid couldn't be black.
That's my set. That's literally my set.
Is it? Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
I do. Oh my God, I'll send you after this. My set is me using marine biology to prove why a mermaid could be black, because I was on Twitter arguing with people who were saying, I'm going to prove to you using science why a mermaid couldn't be black. And I was like, I've got time.
Prove to me using
Amazing.
science that a mermaid exists.
Well, this
Like,
is what, like
it's
the beginning
mad.
of me set. I'm like, this man said I'm going to prove to you using science why a mermaid can't be black, and I'm like, I'm going to re-emphasize two little words for you there. I'm going to use science to prove why a mermaid can't be black. But my whole set, so then I give
Mad,
three
man.
reasons. Obviously, they're comical reasons, and I talk about the billionaires in the submarine. I talk about the.
Oh, that was a great news story.
Honestly,
when
what
that happened, that changed the
what
world, man.
a lovely day. But it was also about that killer whale, Gladys. So it's a killer whale called Gladys, and she's a grandmother, and she goes around sinking yachts.
Amazing.
I love her.
Because apparently when she was
Immediately I'm a big
younger,
fan.
she got struck by one.
Fair
so
play,
now
get
she's
revenge,
like,
Gladys.
let's go.
And her name's Gladys.
Let's
What-
go.
Yeah.
Gladys definitely.
So the submarine was Gladys.
Gladys
she was
definitely-
like, bang.
Yeah.
Gladys definitely like drinks baby Guinness. That's the vibe I get from Gladys.
Gladys is wild. But so yeah, I'll send you the set after, and you can watch it because I think it's brilliant. If I say so. Give a fuck. But like, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy because obviously they were saying like, oh, since she lives under the water,
It was to do with the sun.
she wouldn't need the melanin in her
Yeah.
skin because. But it's like,
But they're not strictly underwater, right?
well, it's not even
Also,
that.
she's a
It's-
fucking mermaid.
But it's not that. Sunlight penetrates water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have seagrass, you wouldn't have coral reefs, you wouldn't have any plants underwater at
Yeah.
all. There's literal creatures called phytoplankton. Phyto, light. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's like,
You said that you said phytoplankton and then emphasised phyto as if I knew what that was going to mean.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're going to need to explain.
I'm like, it's Latin, learn it.
You
Is it
dumb
Latin?
bitch.
I don't know. It might not be Latin, but yeah. So it's like, so they're like, oh, she wouldn't need to have melanin in her skin because she's underwater, so therefore the sunlight won't get to her. And I'm like, oh my God, that's scientifically fucking stupid.
Scientifically wrong.
Otherwise, there would literally be no plant life underwater. So that's like my whole time into set is literally what we've just said.
Amazing.
It was mad. It was
yeah,
crazy.
but watch Disney Plus, watch the Strange World. It's done so well. The dad in that's really hot though. That's the point I was getting to. The dad is really
Some
hot.
of the Disney dads are hot, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, I've not seen the live action Little Mermaid, but what's her dad like in that? Because in the cartoon,
The live action.
in the cartoon, her dad's
Yeah,
ripped.
Daddy Triton.
Titan, that's it. He is ripped.
So for me,
You can look. You can. Sorry, just for the listener, Holly is looking at me disapprovingly. At least Titan's a man,
Yeah.
Like, and also like you're looking at me like, oh, I don't get that.
Still got a
Also,
fist,
Titan's a man. You're like, you're not gonna. You're gay, Holly. You're not gonna get it. Like, it's not gonna.
Ew.
I'm trying to think of like an obscure one so I can, I don't know, be part of this weird club.
You don't have to
every
be
other
attracted
comedian comes on
to
and goes,
cartoon
"No,
characters.
no."
I'm not.
I will say, and I'm not saying that I like it, but
There we go.
Here comes a reference to wallabies again.
the Beast in Beauty and the Beast was hotter as a beast than he was as a
Oh,
man.
100%.
Right.
When
I
he
can-
transformed, he literally looked like Tilda Swinton. I was like, what?
So does.
Oh,
So does.
is this? And then like Belle's face like twists because she's also like, damn, that Tilda Swinton.
Hang on a minute.
She's not happy. Yeah, she wanted a big bear and got like literally like an aged twink. It was awful.
Amazing.
Christ.
Incredible.
So you have got a show, marine biology, but I can't say it
So
because of my
it's
voice.
It's marine
like-
biology, but then at the end of the biology, the G and the Y, just put an A in the middle. And then it's marine biology.
Marine biology.
Uh-huh.
You've been doing that show for a couple of months.
Yeah, so I
you-
did the first time I ever did it was at Hull Comedy Festival.
We did it together.
We
You
did
did
it
it after
together,
me. We
yeah.
did back-to-back shows. It was very fun.
Yes, I stole half your audience, thank you. No
They
one
loved
knows-
it very much. I was getting
Yeah,
messages
I
from
got-
people saying, I liked your show, but the guy after you was really good as well. And I was like, fuck you. Like,
Yeah, I got
hate
a
to see
review
me.
on Joke Pit. Don't know what that is, but I got one.
You got a review from Hull?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't get a fucking review from that festival. You obviously didn't come
Oh,
to see
it's
me.
all right. There's always
dickhead.
next year. But,
You fucker.
so I did it for the first time there, and that was just to practice for the next weekend to do the stand in Newcastle. So this show isn't to go anywhere. It's not to go to the Fringe. It's not to do anything. It was just to be like, because I always thought that I was a club comic, and I would never be like a Fringe comic or a show comic. So I was like, right, I'm a club comic. Let me see if I can do it. So I literally did it. One, just to see if I could write a show that I would enjoy performing, and two, if I could remember an hour, and also, like, to go towards the bathroom, but like, yeah, because the stand, like, if you sell out the stand, because I sold out the stand, which was unbelievable. Because
Yeah, firstly, like,
Crazy.
just for the listener, if you're not, sure the stand, iconic comedy clubs, and they have a huge one in Newcastle, which is pretty much their flagship one. To play the stand on one of their pro nights is a big moment in any comedian's career. To then be asked to do a show there is absolutely unbelievable. To sell it the fuck out is
Yeah.
absolutely,
Thank you.
it's
It's
fucking astonishing.
250?
It's incredible.
280.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible with a show that
That is
It was
unreal.
a
has been
Sunday afternoon
received
as well.
So well, Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Fucking
That
mental.
is unreal.
It's
4 o'clock.
absolutely unreal. It's a monumental achievement.
Thank you.
And
But yeah, it was
you're
class.
from Newcastle as well, so it must.
Yeah.
It must
Oh, it was
mean-
amazing. So I did it, and then I'm bringing it up to the Glasgow Comedy Festival. It's about 65% sold out, so I'm happy with that. Even if I don't sell any
Great.
more tickets, don't matter. There's enough people. And then I've applied to do it at the Newcastle Fringe, just because now there's more people who want to see it after they've seen it. But the Newcastle Fringe, I'm going to be such a diva with it, because if they don't give us the venue that I want, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, but like, it's sold out the stand, and this is once again isn't me trying to suck myself off. Like, but like, I want to do the Alphabet Theatre because it's the right layout for a comedy show. So if they're like, oh
It's a-
no,
it's
we're going
great
to put you
theatre as
in
well.
upstairs in a pub, I'm going to be like, but I sold out.
Yes.
Yeah,
So why
the
wouldn't you put us
Alphabet
there?
is great.
So then if they don't put us in the Alphabet, I'll not do it, and I'll just book it at the Alphabet myself, and then I'll try and sell it out, and then I'll tag Newcastle Fringe.
I think it's really important as well that I think what I really respect about it as well is you do champion where you're from as well. You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
regularly MC the stand. You're from
Absolutely
Newcastle.
love Newcastle.
I think great. And I mean, I mean,
Newcastle audience.
I
Oh my God.
I do
So
for the, they are great
wonderful.
Newcastle audiences.
They are.
I do my best to champion Leeds. For me, Leeds is like,
Yeah.
again, wasn't born here, didn't necessarily like grow up here, but moved here when I was pretty young. And like Leeds for me is, I love Leeds. I think it's an incredible city, and I think we haven't got enough going on in Leeds. I think places like Newcastle are so far ahead of us in terms of what we've got the infrastructure and we've got the ability to have loads of creative things going on in Leeds, loads of products happening in Leeds, but it's just not. We're not reaching our full potential.
I mean, driving in the Leeds of City Centre literally is the worst thing that's ever
I
happened
asked
in
Al
my
to be on
life.
this
It is.
podcast.
Like-
and Al's one comment was, "Am I going to have to fucking drive through Leeds City Centre?"
But then even driving here, there's that one thing where you've got to go in the middle lane, and then I was, and then
that is a horrible road.
I literally I just cut 4 lanes. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I'm not going around again. And just went over and had loads of people beeping, and I was like, don't care.
But it's like, I think it's really important that you champion where you're from, especially if you believe it's not reaching its full potential, or you believe that like people aren't seeing it. I think we're getting at a point now where we're starting to move away from not everything has to be in London, not everything has to be in Manchester. Like we are starting to get better. Cardiff in particular is becoming a great hub, but Cardiff is a capital city. It should be a massive hub. Edinburgh's a hub because it's a capital city, but it shouldn't just be because it's a capital city. You know what I mean? So I think Glasgow's definitely getting better as well. Leeds is on the rise, but I do want, for me, Leeds has got the power to be such a fantastically creative city, but at the minute we're sort of more
I've always had really good gigs in Leeds. I've not gigged in Leeds for quite a while.
I don't think we have enough here.
Well, you're getting the Glee.
We are getting the Glee,
Yeah.
which is very exciting, very
That's
very
really
exciting,
good.
and it's massive for the city. Because when I think Saturday nights in Leeds, in central Leeds, there's like one comedy night,
Yeah,
What-
Hi-Fi. I did
Hi-Fi,
that back
which
in
is-
April.
a phenomenal gig, and like being from Leeds when you get asked to do that, and when you get asked to headline it, that was a big moment for me. I mean, I assume that's like you with the Stand, really. I mean,
Yeah.
Hi-Fi is smaller than the Stand, but it's still like it's being from Leeds. Going to that when I was younger, before I started in comedy, when you get the call to go, they've asked if you'll headline it. That's a huge deal for me. Like, and those gigs are kind of the ones that are the bigger deals anyway. Like ones where, like went to when I was a kid, or like they're always the bigger deals. Like in terms of like on tour at the minute, we made sure the first date was Leeds. We made sure it was the City Varieties, which I've been to. Like the first time I ever bought a ticket to go see something by myself was at the City Varieties. It was to see Ellis James and John Robbins at the City Varieties, and so it's like when we got to play that, and it was the first night of the tour. That was like, this is more special. It's not the biggest venue we're going to play, and it's not the most exciting venue we're going to play, but for me it meant the most because it's it's where I'm from. And I mean, I'm also going back to Bedford, which is my hometown, on the tour as well, which is really exciting.
That's nice.
But mainly because fuck all happens in Bedford. There's nothing. We've got a gay bar now, though. We've got a gay bar.
Well done.
Congratulations.
It's called Rose Till Close. Till Close.
Rose Till Close.
Yeah, it used to be called the Rose and Crown. It was a pub. They've opened it called Rose Till Close. Behind the bar,
Rose can be very different for gays.
Yeah. They've got a sign behind the bar that says gay icons.
Right.
And then 3 portraits. And the 3 portraits are Freddie Mercury, Cher, and Alison Hammond. And I don't know why Alison Hammond is there, but I couldn't agree more.
Are you going to campaign to get your photo?
I was honestly thinking you were going to say you as a
No, it's not
thought
me.
he was gonna say
It's
him.
not. There was a period of time where before I done bigger gigs, before I did the telly, I did a gig with a couple of mates, and one of my friends, as a joke, set up a Wikipedia page for me, even though I'd been gigging for like 6 months. As a joke, set up a Wikipedia. It's now gone. And I did a gig in, and it managed to get onto the famous people from Bedford Wikipedia. I was like third. It was Tom Grennan, Paula Radcliffe, and me. Right? It was really weird. So that was such a strange combo of people. And but then I did
pissed in the street.
Yeah, all of us are pissed in the street. All of us have, yeah. But we did this. I did this gig in Burnley, and it went really badly, and the crowd hated me so much. And someone, I'm sure it was then, because that night I went home, someone deleted the Wikipedia page or tried to get rid of it. And imagine doing that out of anger, deleting
so
Wikipedia
funny.
page. But what made it so good is they deleted all the text in it, but not the actual page. And when you delete all the text in it, it then just defaults to, like, they got rid of the name of it as well. So the page no longer said Alex Mitchell. It then goes down to the next thing in the fact file bit, which is the occupation. So famous people in Bedford then had Tom Grennan, Paula Radcliffe, and unnamed stand-up comedian. It was like, imagine doing that out of anger.
That level of
Incredible.
pettiness is beautiful.
It's
is,
unbelievable,
isn't
isn't
it?
it?
Yeah.
I
like
respected
that.
them immensely for it.
I
That was
had,
the night someone threw some fish at me as well while I was on stage.
Oh my
That's
God.
how bad that gig was.
God.
They were eating fish and chips, and someone got.
Have you ever thought about stopping?
This was early days. This was like the first 6 months of me doing comedy.
If someone had thrown food at me, I'd probably be like, do you know what it is? We've had a good run.
I've vowed never to gig in Burnley ever again. And I haven't since.
Right.
I'm not gigging Burnley, so that's 2.5 years ago now.
You make
I've
a
not gigged
stand.
in Burnley since. So yeah, if you're listening in Burnley, tough shit. You're never going to see me live.
I'll come. And I'm the same because I'm also called Alex. And I'm gay and also disabled, so it's the same thing. I'll come to Burnley, don't worry.
Same thing.
That's why I could never do Britain's Got Talent. Imagine if I went on, they'd be like, yeah, we've
seen
seen this. And I'd just be like, all right, no bother.
There's lots of reasons to not do Britain's Got Talent other than
damn.
that as well.
He's cleaned his beard up a bit.
Fuck off! How is this started?
So
Fucking hell.
beard oil and a comb.
I do.
what I
I
do.
ran out of beard oil, and I didn't put any in this morning.
Oh,
But I
right.
do usually have some. I know, yeah, but it is getting out of control. I have to pay to get it shaved. I can't do it myself because of my tremors. It's a fucking risky game. I have to go and pay to get it
God.
shaved.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh my God.
Off. No, you're not. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Anyway, move on.
I genuinely have.
Ollie's just jealous. She'd love vibrating fingers.
It's good. No, it's great. It means
Have
once a
you
month I have to go to
seen
Turkey
that
Barbers. It's great.
trick? I don't know if it's a trick, but lesbians do it.
Ooh,
And
I'll
it's
try
like
when I get
you
home.
get a massage gun. Do you know the massage gun?
Oh my
And
god.
put it on the back
And you
of your
put it on the
hand.
back. No, you put it on like the tip of your finger, and your fingers like honestly, it was the craziest thing
got
I've
a
ever
massage
seen.
gun.
I was actually like, damn,
I'll let you know
that
later
is
on.
changing
know the next
the game.
I'll report back this evening.
I had a
This evening in the group chat. Guys, it works.
10 out of 10, thanks, Al.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
know about that. That's what I'm here for, to teach people about women. I don't know.
Lesbian
hadn't
sex
seen
tips
that.
from Al Stevenson.
yeah,
that, but yeah.
lesbian tips. Oh my god, I've also got a massive bit in me thing about lesbians as well. I love lesbians.
Yeah.
They're like,
Thank you.
oh god, honestly, society would collapse without a lesbian.
Within minutes.
No more DIY.
No, absolutely would. And I'll die on that hill, like literally, and it's sturdy.
One
isn't
of
it?
my favourite routines ever. Sarah Keyworth does a routine where she talks about, but they talk about lesbians are always ready for combat, which I just think is a really funny. Like, we don't know what they're preparing for, but when it comes, they're ready.
ready.
Like,
I do have a really crude joke about lesbians, and sometimes it goes really well, and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm just saying about lesbian stereotypes. I'm like, and how they always have a French bulldog or a pug.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to think to myself, why is it? And then it hit me, because lesbians are violent.
Here we are.
It goes, and then it hit us. They have French bulldogs and pugs because they can also relate to having a face full of flaps.
oh, that's awful, Al. That's
I like
not.
that.
Do you know what it is? The lesbians love it.
Yeah.
love it.
I do one
It's
bit
not
where I
for you,
talk
Alex.
about.
It's for Hollie.
Yeah. I do one where I talk
I
about. I do again lesbian stereotypes. I talk about because it's a longer routine about how live with my disability and stuff. Sometimes awkward things happened. I recently fell over in IKEA. And I then do a whole story about it because I hate IKEA. I think IKEA is the worst place for it because I hate it so much.
love IKEA.
I
I
love
know you do
IKEA.
because you're a lesbian.
I
And this is how
love
this website goes.
IKEA.
I hate IKEA because only 2 types of people go to IKEA: is unhappily married straight people and lesbians. Right? It is a sea of
Do you want to
misery.
go to IKEA?
No,
Let's go IKEA.
it's a sea of misery and dungarees. That's all it is. Right? And
You're so wrong.
I hate IKEA.
mean-
It's a wonderful.
There's 89p hot dogs. Like, get a grip.
Oh, yeah, literally. It is.
Also, but that blows
wonderful.
my. Who's going to a furniture store to eat?
Me.
Me.
That's wild.
They got the
in my
best
head.
meatballs.
That blows my mind because that people were like that. I remember during COVID when IKEA said, "Oh, we've got to shut the cafes. You can't come in," and people were like, "This is ridiculous. You can't go." I was like, "That's like." In people's head, people must have been thinking, "Oh, this day and age, it's great. You can't even go to a good furniture store and get a full meal. Like, what the fuck
The
is
food
that
is
thought
so
process?"
good there. Have you ever had dime bar cake?
I do love a dime bar. To be fair, I've not had dime bar.
Right.
I've never had
Exactly.
an
Because you
IKEA.
don't like IKEA. That's your problem.
But why? I just don't understand why you go to a furniture store to have dinner.
Brilliant place.
Well, you don't because it's at the end. So I don't go into the restaurant bit half the time. It's just at the end as you're leaving, you're like, oh, little car hot dog.
Yeah.
Car hot dog.
A little
89p.
ice cream.
But how often are you in IKEA?
Well, mine's
A
10
lot.
minutes from my house.
That's
so
great. But how often do you need something from IKEA? If I need something, it's a special trip if I'm going to IKEA. I've got to need something bad.
No. We go for dates. We planned it
I love
like
that.
in the calendar to make sure that we keep the spark alive, and we will literally be like, "That's an IKEA."
How long
day.
have you been with your fiancé now? Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Congratulations.
Nearly 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, I've been single 8.
The spark is very much there. I'm not saying that that's dying in any way. It's
No,
just
no, not
that,
at all.
you know, you have to plant it. It's like, because otherwise, like when you live together, it's like we see each other every day. Like we both work from home. It's very easy to just be like, well, we're together anyway. So we do like special things. But like we both fucking love IKEA. And you see so many people have arguments and you see kids fall over, which you know I love. So like it's just, it's a great place to go.
Yeah.
You get little gadgets.
And that's how you keep the spark alive.
Honestly, yeah. Because when you get home from IKEA, nothing better than a little scissor.
After IKEA.
Yeah.
Post IKEA, Suzanne.
You've had a hot dog. You're ready to go.
That turns you on. Weirdly, that's the thing that turns you on. That's against all the stereotypes.
Just a little bit of food, and you know. to
See,
keep you
I
going.
like to go for the plants.
Yeah,
The plants
fits
are
your
really good,
Do you have the
and
plants,
they survive, which is
Yeah.
key in my house for plants.
So the best thing I've ever seen from IKEA is when I was a kid, and we forced my parents to buy it for us. They bought us 2 bean bags, but they were hedgehogs, and they had little legs as well.
Wow.
We called them Hedgie and Hodgie. And my sister, and yeah,
Creative.
yeah, thank you. Okay, I was born to be in the art style. And my sister, for like her GCSE science project, had to make a film on like how crystals are formed, and they did 5 seconds on that, and then they did about 20 minutes where they followed a story between Hedgie and Hodgie and how they were evil. One was an evil twin, and they were like, one was making the crystals and the other one was trying to steal them and stuff. And still to this day, I think it's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
I don't know why
But
that reminds me of Charlie the Unicorn.
it was very much that vibe of Charlie
I
the
don't know who that
Unicorn.
is.
Charlie, Charlie. Oh my god!
It was an
it's
internet sensation.
the
back in the day.
weirdest thing.
It was.
Just Google
just-
Charlie the Unicorn
Okay.
on YouTube later, and you'll be like, someone had a lot of drugs.
Yes,
it's in
yeah,
the
yeah.
same vein as like the Duck song. Do you have a Duck song?
Yeah, 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 I
It's
remember
that sort of, but even more extreme. Like this guy was on LSD.
Our dogs
They
have
came
2
huge.
sharks from IKEA that they love. They've got Big Fin and
The
Baby
Blahosh.
Fin.
That's their name in Swedish.
Big Fin and Baby
I
Fin.
bought one for my brother. They're called a Blahosh.
And they sleep
My
with
Swedish
my
knowledge.
dog
I just wanted to
every
get that
night.
on record that I can speak a little bit of Swedish.
Mm-hmm.
Only Blahosh.
And that's
And
it.
also, one of the cabinets in IKEA they sell is called a till slag, which I think is
Till slag,
which I
yeah.
think is amazing.
Have you seen? Oh my god! What is it? It might be Swedish or it might be Finnish. I don't know. Right, but at the end of Finding Nemo,
I know exactly what you're going to say.
like, do you know how at the end it just has like the really serene picture of the blue, and it just goes
The
the
end.
end.
Yeah.
The word for that is just slut.
Literally just a slut.
It's so good. So it's like this serene, beautiful thing of the ocean, and then it just fades in as well. It just goes,
Slut.
and then
That's
so good,
beautiful.
man. It's so
That
good.
is beautiful.
Finding Nemo. I did watch Finding Dory the other day.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but then I always feel weird because Ellen DeGeneres is a proper dick, isn't she?
Yeah, she's apparently not very nice to
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
So now I'm just like, every time I'm like watching it, I'm like, Dory's a dick.
Dory's a dick.
Oh, poor
Yeah,
Dory.
I guess Dory is a dick. Luckily, she's a forgetful one, but she is a dick. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
What do you think Dory identifies as?
Well, it's Ellen DeGeneres.
Well, yeah.
No, but Dory.
Nah, I think she's always had a little thing for Marvin, the dad.
Yeah.
Please, his name's
I
Marty.
think so.
Is it Marty?
I think it's Marty. It's not
Oh.
Marty. It's not. I honestly.
Marlin.
Marlin, that's it. Marty's the zebra from Madagascar.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think, like in real life though, what would have happened is, do you know when like the barracuda came and like ate all the eggs?
Yeah.
Nemo would have changed into a girl and his dad would have fucked him. That's actually what would have happened.
Be a very different film.
Well, should we end it?
Be a very, very different fucking film.
That's
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it wouldn't have grown up as a single dad. It
would have
been...
changed into a girl.
So like,
and
there's
the dad would
so
have fucked
many.
it.
There's so many different fish that change sex.
I object to the word
So
fuck
many.
in terms of this Disney
So
film
many.
It's
narrative.
heavy, innit?
So like wreckfish, they live in like harems where there's like one male and loads of females, and then if like one male has too many girlfriends where it's like hitting the pace, one of the females will turn into a boy and take half the harem.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's so many
Can I ask one final question? Just
trans
'cause-
rights.
Just because a marine biologist is
Uh-huh.
in the room, and I've always What to know?
Okay, I might know, I might not.
Seahorses.
Yeah, what about them?
The
You will put
male seahorses get pregnant?
So what happens is they're fertilised.
When a mummy and a daddy love each other
well,
very much.
When a mum and a dad and a seahorse. So they technically, it's more like surrogacy.
Okay.
So once they're fertilised, the eggs, the female will transfer them over into the dad,
Wow.
and then he will like
How
carry
do
out
they
the
do that?
gestation period.
How does the transfer happen?
I don't know. I haven't
think through
really
the
looked
mouth.
into it.
Oh.
I think it's, I don't know. And then he'll carry them, and then he'll have loads of babies. But then, like, you've got to separate them, otherwise they'll just eat the babies.
Oh, Rick, Jesus.
Like hamsters.
Yeah.
The hamsters eat their babies?
Yeah, God, yeah. All small furry things,
they?
rabbits as well.
I've always wanted a Syrian hamster because they're crazy.
You don't want a hamster.
They're crazy shit.
No, you don't want a hamster. I've got fish, and it's too much.
Small
What fish do you
animals
have?
are just.
How many fish do you have? Do you have a lot?
Oh god, I've got like 2 tanks. But I was going to put it all into one big tank, and then I looked at the little tank and they'd had babies, and I was like, oh god, now I'm going to have to keep this tank.
I was
you
going to say,
can't
if you've
just
got
kill
loads,
them.
you won't have
Yeah.
named them, will you?
I've named some in the big tank. So I've got a weather loach, she's got whiskers. So I've
That's a
called him
real.
Pablo.
That's a real beautiful. That's a real beautiful metaphor for society. The ones in the big tank can have a name. The small tank,
Yeah.
you will not be named.
Literally, Al's trickle down economy.
Yeah.
Fish food. The poor ones will get it eventually. Oh, being poor is fun. It's not. The world's on fire.
The world is on fire.
The world is on fire at the moment.
Also,
It's
the general
hilarious.
vibe of this podcast will tell the listener what point in the year we're recording this podcast.
Yeah.
Because what's just happened this weekend
Oh
has
my
been,
God.
I would argue,
Insane.
the worst political weekend of all time. It's been a disaster.
So what I want to happen is, I want like me to live my life. I want my nephews to live their life. I don't want them to have babies. Meteor.
Yeah.
And,
when I go,
Yeah.
the world can go.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like we've gone too far. Like we've done enough. Do you know what I mean?
We've done enough. We've done enough.
Yeah.
We've got air fryers
we've
now.
Done
We've
enough. Yeah, we've wrecked the planet. We've absolutely ruined everything. So I think, like next 2 generations, 3 generations, and then just like a cheeky little meteor, bang, everything's gone.
Just
Start
like the
again.
dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Would
just
we
like
get
the
to start
dinosaurs.
again?
Yeah, would probably, but then at least the world would be at peace for like millions of years before
Yeah.
something came around. But we've, do you know what I mean? We've got Heelys. We've gone too far. So
I think. Well, I
Yeah.
like Heelys, but that's just me.
We've got Heelys. We've gone too far.
Yeah.
What a perfect way to
I was
end
the
the pod.
first person in Newcastle to have Heelys because when they came out in America, I was there and I got them. And then I brought them over here to the Metro Centre, which is a huge shopping centre.
Yeah.
And I wore them. And then about 3 years later, they became big. And then there was stickers all over the Metro Centre that said, Heely free zone. And I was like, that's me.
Yeah.
You started the
I
revolution.
started that.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
Thank you so much for
thank you
coming
so
along.
unbelievably. This is where we're going to wrap up. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having us. It's been very fun. I like to talk.
It's been lovely.
It's
Been
been
great
lovely.
talking to you. Thank you to you at home for listening. You can follow us all on social media. Please leave a comment and follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. That'd be nice as well. Yeah, Al is probably doing more shows, but he's also at clubs all around the country. Check out his social media. We'll put all the links in the bio below. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next week on the Quiz on Podcast.
Bye.
Bye.